Rivers State Governor Wike has appealed to religious leaders in the state to cooperate with his administration to enforce precautionary measures to stop the spread of coronavirus.
It's important that I must speak with you, who are leaders, and to say, what do we do to, not in a matter of debate, but one or two opinions, and then government will be able to, that's okay. If this is the situation, this is the way forward.
Speaking during a meeting with religious leaders at the Government House Port Harcourt on Monday, Governor Wike urged the religious leaders to work with the state government to fight the ailment.
Of course, all of us know what is happening in the world and the country today. It's most unfortunate. This is where we are. But as a government, we owe that responsibility to protect lives and property. We decided that we cannot take any decision for you to hear or say something on radio or on television without having an interface with you and to let you know the way things are going and how we feel about it.
He urged the churches and Muslims to ensure social distancing of about 50 persons who worship at a particular time. The governor advised all religious groups to spread out their worship time to admit fewer people per time.
Is there a way we can find how we can do it? Take, for example, churches. There are those who have one service. Can you do it to have up to 5 services so that maybe 50 people, like that? We cannot have that crowd. Is it possible to do that? Those of you in mosque, can you pray 5 times? Where you can say, okay, at social time, it's this number that will be there. At social time, it's also number. But we cannot, what government will not allow, that one is certain, to have a crowd. Government has taken that position that we will not allow that.
Governor Wike informed the religious leaders that his administration has set up surveillance teams to test all people coming into the state.
Today, the City Council has set up in different borders of the state. The border between Rivers State and Bayelsa and Delta, the border between Rivers State and Imo State, the border between Rivers State and Akwa Ibom State, and our sea areas. We will have our medical personnel and security agencies that anybody coming to Rivers State must be checked.
The governor said that only government directive will apply in the state at this time.
Law, 2 weeks. It does not exist now. No, but it's true. You see, that is their own law, but the state law is above that one now. For health reasons and security. So that don't say somebody had died. Why did you bury 2 weeks? Because this ban takes effect from tomorrow. So if somebody had died yesterday, don't say, why did you not bury within 2 weeks' time? Those are where the exceptions to the general rule.
He said that markets are yet to be shut down due to the current economic situation.
We'll not close market now. So that we'll add another health problem to ourselves. Because that one is a problem too.
Responding, Anglican Bishop of Evo Diocese, Right Reverend Innocent Odu, said that clerics have been directed to restrict attendance of church services to check the spread of coronavirus.
We have been advised to restrict the number of persons to 50. Last night I had to invite my senior clergy and members of the diocesan board to work out the modalities for effecting this arrangement.
Regional pastor of Redeemed Christian Church of God, Pastor Kale Obunge, said that the church has already taken measures to restrict the numbers of worshippers in the churches.
Everybody is sensitive about their health. A lot of people are already staying home. But those that are coming to worship, we have a responsibility of ensuring that their health is also well taken care of. And so that is what we had done. Virtually all our parishes limited it to 50.
A Catholic priest, Monsignor Pius Key, informed the governor that the church is already working to stop huge numbers in any church service.
But effectively, the services were programmed to end in 1.5 hours. And then the other 30 minutes was utilized in disinfecting the communal area at the end of every service. So we had bleach and buckets and stuff bought, and some young men were trained on how to disinfect the communal area.
Apostle Zile Agri said steps should be taken in the issue of lockdown of cities.
Being pessimistic, but because of what we have observed globally, peradventure you get to that point where you have to lock down the city, which is a different scenario altogether. It is better to prepare. Suppose we get to a point where you would have to give an executive order to lock down the city.
Also speaking, Imam Idris of Lumini Mosque assured to the River State Governor that Muslims in the state will comply with the directive of the state government.
Last Friday, we tried to give ourselves orientation about the situation at hand. And we come to conclusion of which I pass the message to the congregation, and I still do that on media. That probably we may shut down the mosque next Friday. So we are taking that measure that the Prophet said pray, and we are waiting for your direction. That's what we said last Friday. So I think follow the instruction of Allah, your Lord, the Prophet, and those who are in charge of the authority. So that's just it.